Hello, welcome back to Persona 5. Killing time. Well, trying to kill time. I'm still doing some social links, but I'm trying to get to flu season, which is still a week away. Now I can completely ignore all social links and do it, which I might start doing that with night. Son of a well. There's going to be a festival at Asakusa tomorrow, and I'm thinking of attending. It seems they only hold it around this time of year. Would you care to join me? Yes, sweet, free. Let's go. Takoyaki. This makes it easier. Already eating up one of my days. I've been here in Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I'm glad I could come here to return last year's Kumon, whatever. Thank you for helping me out, and sorry. It was fun. I'm glad to hear. This festival is really bustling with people, huh? It's nice. Anyway, wasn't that Kumade heavy? Father always bought huge elaborate ones for good fortune. They even reported on TV. We can't get a new one for this year, though. I'm thinking of buying one for the Phantom Thieves at 10. If we set that up in the hideout, I feel like something good will happen. Man, my intuition is on point today. Something drew me to this festival. Little did I know I'd run into the CEO's daughter, tangled in a case. And with that Prince Boring I've seen so many times before, no less. I think this means we need an interview. Leave Haru alone. Oh, how chivalrous. She your girlfriend? Are you an acquaintance of his? What's this about an interview? I've interviewed him before. I would have thought a high-class lady like yourself would be out of his league. She's my friend. I see. Well, it seems like I'm intruding, so I'll let it get out of your way. Be wary of the mass media, especially when it comes to men. Okay. That's fine. I sure hope so. That was an interesting acquaintance. Ah, so she cooperated with you two. Maybe I should have asked her to take a photo of us as a memento. Well, let's regroup and buy that Kumade, whatever the hell you say that. It's a bit different, but at least it's cute. Well then, please put this in the hideout. Never seen this before, solely because I think the only time I maxed out her social link was in Royal, and I did it after all of this. So you couldn't really hang out in public during what happens after this moment. Shit, she wants to hang out. I kind of want to. Hold on. Let's decorate the room real quick. Also, the plant.
Oh.
All right.
I've got something to say. There's something I need to tell you. If you're free, let's hang out. I'll be right there. Great, please come over. I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building a successful business from the ground up. I even have a book about the secret to being a good listener. It was written by a hostess from a club in Ginza. Just picking out which books to bring took me half a day. I have tons more back at home though. I've started using these as reference materials for the advice I give to my clients. This way, I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. You're such a hard worker. Of course. After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. Anyway, what I really want to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune-telling philosophy. Those with strong convictions can in fact change fate. Oh, and for the people I sold holy stones to, I started reading their fortunes free of charge. I'd like to return the money they gave me too, but what? Well, am I interrupting?
What?
Yokota-san. It's been a while, maiden. What are you doing here? The chairman asked that I come see how things are going. And who are you? That's my apprentice. I haven't actually introduced him to the chairman yet. You're telling me you're so busy you need to hire an apprentice?
Oh.
Yes. He's been a wonderful help. I see. I guess I should have expected such great foresight from you, maiden. Now then, I should be going. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you in trouble? No, it's nothing serious. Anyway, it's a private matter, Kamiya-san. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Wait, are you perhaps worried about me?
Thank you.
I'm so touched, honestly. My luck really improves when you're around, Kamiya-san. In return for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want. Level up. That's not very useful.
Oh.
It's real late already. Close up for today.
Goodbye.
Six days to go. Sweet, no classroom stuff. Go to the arcade. Haru, Yusuke, Nah. Team members are higher priority. God damn it. Fine, we're gonna do it this way. I'd like you to spend some time with me for free. I need you to talk about Takara.
Thank you.
Why don't we try a Big Bang Burger version? I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seemed to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Trust who you want to trust. Somebody's telling the truth.
Yes.
I see. If there are two contradictory stories, one of them has to be right. I suppose I'll just need to learn the truth of that matter myself.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. There's also the contract Sugimura made with my father. Is marrying him my only option? Though, now that I think about it, that may be the best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right. Perhaps I shouldn't give up so easy. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I need to decide my course of action soon enough. Before you came along, I had even considered not going through with this marriage. I believe I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? That doesn't matter now.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. I should look forward to the future instead of thinking back on the past. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would never have had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please help. Please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. Level up.
All right.
I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Tycoon. And we can forego the elephants now. Don't worry.
Now, shall we return home?
They still haven't caught the culprit? What are the police doing? Do your job. You're nothing but tax thieves. How long are they gonna let the Phantom Thieves learn loose? The country's done for. Somebody better take responsibility.
You're back.
Do you think the culprit could be someone at school? That seems somewhat sudden. I mean, didn't they find a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office? I thought you had suggested that idea yourself, Yusuke. That was just a generalization. But if Mako-chan noticed what was going on with you guys, somebody else might have too. So you think that somebody else is trying to frame us? What's gotten into you so suddenly? Nothing has gotten into me. I just think there's a chance the culprit is related to Sujin. You might be right. What is all this about? It's too soon to be jumping to conclusions like this. Well, I was hoping to hear a professional opinion on the matter. What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun? The possibility is not zero, but it doesn't seem a bit unlikely. How so? A normal person would never do such a thing. They would have no reason to calmly murder your principal. And what if they weren't normal? Are you implying they kill for the sheer pleasure of it? No, not like that. What I mean is, you need certain special abilities to navigate through that world, yes? Ah, so you're saying the culprit is a Persona user. Boy, you guys are lucky this doesn't work like Persona 1 and 2 where you can Personas sense each other. I see. How perceptive. Truthfully, I was considering that possibility myself. But it is still difficult to think they have ties to Shujin Academy. Why? There would be no motive for them to carry out such a crucial plot. Clearly, our culprit is acting behind the scenes to accomplish some grand objective. He likely has accomplices. It is even possible that he is being controlled by someone. Controlled? By whom? If we knew that, I do not think we would be in this much trouble. I see. So even someone like you doesn't know, Akechi-kun. Looks like our genius detective's not so much of a genius after all. Ha! Harsh as always. If there is one thing I know, it is that the culprit behind all of this is extremely shrewd. But don't worry, I will catch him, no matter what it takes. I'm looking forward to that. More importantly, we need to focus on changing Sai-san's heart for the time being. If we cannot do that, everything we have done will be for naught. We absolutely must succeed here. He's right, if we get caught now, our hard work would be for nothing. We have to pull this off. Oh yeah, it's ready to level up. Nothing of importance.
Thanks.
Let's hang out with Sojiro. Sorry, we're closed for Sojiro Sakurai, I presume? Our apologies for coming in so late. We're investigating from the Domestic Affairs Court. We received a report that one of your customers was assaulted by the prohibitioner residing here. Moreover, this report stated that you are abusing your child, Futaba-san. No, we didn't make it. Uncle sent his report to the police before we can make him have a change of heart. However, the anonymity of the report has led us to question the validity of its content. May we have a word? Fine by me. Got nothing to hide. Please take a seat. Shouldn't this be blocked? So you're telling me the report was falsified?
Yeah.
It's true that Futaba was living as a shut-in, but she overcame that weakness under her own power. And I would never abuse her. She's like a daughter to me. And what about the assault claim? His criminal record points to a history of such violence.
That's
You're
not
wrong.
true.
The kid never laid a finger on the guy. He just stood in the way to protect Futaba. To be honest, Kamiya-kun, we looked into your current reputation at school, and it seems there have been no issues whatsoever. Now then, it's our job to make sure children like you are safe. How is it living with Sakura-san? Please, you can speak honestly. It's great. Well, there you have it. And what do you think, Futaba-chan? I'm okay. I couldn't go out for a while, but everyone helped me get better. I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I'm really happy living with my dad.
Futaba.
I see. It's quite obvious there was no truth to the report we received. I don't think we'll need to schedule any additional check-ins for Kamiya-kun either. Are you sure about this? They wouldn't have been able to answer so genuinely if they were trying to trick us. Besides, meeting them only served to reaffirm my suspicions. These children are the real victims here. The truth of these things will be clear to you once you're a little more experienced. Anyway, thank you for your cooperation. We'll see ourselves out. Maybe that just means I just lost out on the Mementos mission, which whatever. Sojiro, we did it. Sojiro, are you crying? Don't be stupid. I'm just sweating, that's all. Uh-huh, sure. Sweating from your eyes. This is because you punks just had to go and say all that cheesy stuff. It wasn't cheesy, it was the truth. Anyways, I hunger. Give me some curry. So much for a sentimental moment. Alright, sit your butts down. This is where you two belong. Come on, Ty, it's time to eat. Level up.
All right.
I should actually make curry. Why don't I make it? I'm bitching about SP, but I can make curry. What you said before, when you called me your dad. Do you think you can say that again? Sorry, I didn't catch that. My stomach was too grumbly. What'd you say? Oh, never mind. Boom, boom, boom.
Hello?
Hey,
Yes.
what are your plans after school? Our deadline is approaching. Why don't we go to the palace? Not yet.
I see.
I won't press you. However, our opponent is serious too. We have to do something. We can't fail this no matter what. Please bear that in mind.
You have your notes?
Ah, these things. Last time we were talking about how court trials work. Today we'll be learning about... What? You're asking if the Phantom Thieves would be given a trial if they were caught? Of course they would. All they would need to do is prove a link between the deaths and their activities. In short, they would be put on trial for murder. Hey, Kamiya.
You know it.
Do you know what
right?
age you have to be in order to listen in on a trial? 0.
Exactly.
That's right. There's no age restriction to watch trials. They're open to the public, save for juvenile crime. In other words, you can go see one yourselves. Well, I imagine the visitors' seats would be full if Phantom Thieves were put on trial. Everyone's dying to know who exactly the culprits are and how they did it.
Nice going.
However, their method and how to connect to the murders must be proven in order to sentence them. The methods of the Phantom Thieves use far exceed human knowledge. I imagine in order to prove it, they'd have to catch them in the act. Futaba. I guess now that's done and passed, we can... No, she just wants to do stuff. They made Haru very similar to Naoto in Persona 4, because tagged in at the end of the game here. So it's just like super easy to level up. They're still showing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Oh, what could flu season be today? Where's Haru? She's at 5, so that's pretty much gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She'll be done on Saturday if she keeps going. Keeps going at this pace. Messiah's gonna level up a lot from Reaper. I'll stop this part here. Thanks for watching.
You never see it come down.